What's up, man? Most men undercoverly crave female validation. I hate to make a video like this, but you can see it in them. They crave it, even if they try to shrug it off. Especially guys in like the manosphere, like they try to get their attention. They want to talk with them. They want to debate. Shut the fuck up. You just want a woman in front of your face. Stop being gay about it. You know, stop being all weird about it. Like, you just want a woman in your face. You want that energy. You want to smell a woman because you never had it. The truth is, you're probably frustrated. You probably never had the feminine energy in your life, so you crave it on the low. Because I know you're not balanced. Your mind is not balanced. You don't have a philosophy that stands over that require you to overstand and overlook women. Not like they don't exist to you, but something that's beyond that. You know, you're woman centered. You know what I'm saying? Even regular guys, the guys are friends. He was talking about how he's lonely and this. They still kind of crave female attention. You know, female validation. The only thing you should crave from a female is getting to kind of like know her and speak to her. Anything other than that is you're still trying to feel validated from a female. That's kind of weird. What is she gonna tell you? You want her to stroke your ego, telling you that you're the shit? Oh my goodness, you're awesome. Why don't you want to hear another man lift you up? Because he's gonna challenge you. He's gonna tell you what you don't want to fucking hear at first, and you don't want to hear that. Because a lot of us were kind of like raised by like the woman, like our moms told us something good when we wasn't good, but that was fucking delusion. We was fucking pieces of shits and entitled. You know, we crave it. We've been traded. I don't really. Sometimes I'll be like, it's not a bad idea to talk to her, or, you know, but I don't overdo it. If she don't fuck with me or agree with the things I will do, I would just let her go. I'm not gonna try to chase her around and make her sway her to be on my side. She could just leave. She has the right to, you know, because then I'm trying to control her. I want her around me. But I'm not going to do that because that's going to ultimately repel her. So I can kind of have to sneak it around. I thought that was the police, bro. You know them police be on the motorcycles. You got me fucked up. This phone's on 6%. I got to hurry up inside. I don't really be craving it like that. I did message this one girl, not because I wanted her to talk to me or whatever, because she used to live in my old neighborhood, whatchamacallit, and I recognized her. And of course she was busy and shit like that, working. She wasn't on some fake busy shit, she was literally at work, you know. But I recognized she was in my place and I got her to talk to me. I wasn't like, what if she doesn't respond to me and that? I did not do that. And within a couple hours, I woke up. I didn't expect her to respond because you know how they be. And then she did. She didn't know who this was. And then I FaceTimed her on a thing and told her about that. And she was just too busy. But I never, like, FaceTimed her or whatever because I don't want her to think that I really wanted to talk to her because I didn't. I just recognized her neighborhood. She is not ugly, of course. Because she was ugly, I would not do that. Hell nah. Why would I waste my time talking to a fucking couch potato? Like, why would I do that? But most guys will try to sneakily get her validation, be like, oh, it's okay, and they'll do certain things, or they'll try to act tough, or I didn't do that. I just let her go. You have you have somebody, you're this. That's cool, even though it could be cap. I'm not gonna do that. You could leave. Here's the aisle, and you can walk down the aisle freely. But most guys, they'll sneak around because they crave the female validation. They're fucking weak. They haven't developed their mind. They're still lost. You know, there's levels to this, and they still on this low level red pill shit. You know, you're still moved by them. All this debates with them and all this shit, you're still moved by the female because you want her, you crave her. I don't care nothing about what a girl says or that. I could care less. I think they're just talking most of the time, and they're just goofy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you don't want her to disrespect you, but these guys will be moved by it. I'm not moved by none of that shit. I don't care if she calls me ugly. It is what it is. She has the right to feel how she feels, man. Because you crave the female validation. You still want it. You know, nothing would not wanting it, but I know, at least I know that you're not in a closet, but you still want the female validation. The way you move, the way you dress is enhanced of a female being there, a woman being there. That's why you're an incel, because they see that shit and they treat you like a goofball. I don't do that anymore. I kind of let that shit go, you know. You can kind of see that shit. Guess there's a woman down there. You want me to go talk to her? No, I'm gonna just let her do her thing and walk her fucking DOG. You know what I'm saying? But most guys will walk around, well, let me try to do that. Well, let me try to... I'm like, please. That's insane, because that's weak. You know? Most guys sneakily crave it. Don't do that, man. They're gonna treat you as like a goofball. They're not gonna take you serious. I don't know anything about women. They don't respect weak shit. You know? Give them an inch, they get a whole mile. So when they start playing with you, you gotta let that girl know she's really not that important and special. Relax, okay? Because she gonna treat you like a fucking fan, bro. Like, I want you to don't even look at a woman, just do what you do, but she's gonna chase you around just for you to give her the millisecond of just a look, that glare, that attention. Because she wants that. She wants you to look, fiend. Because it's an energy signal. It's an energy transfer. That's what it is. Between the yin yang. So that's how it is. So we have the power. But guys sneaky want it, so they always lose in the fucking end. You try to tell your buddy, let's go do this, let's go hit this workout or whatever the case is. He don't want to do it because it's doping as fuck for looking at that chick he hates so much, because he wants her validation, or he's trying to step in a comments on some weird shit to try to get her. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why, and his dopamine is cooked, because you should have never played with that fire and looked in the first place. You should have not done that, because you crave female validation on the low. God know how to just kind of just let go. Move. I know that you're not GAY. You know what I'm saying? Of course. You know, you're not GAY. Most guys, they secretly crave it. You see, the manosphere type of guys, they try to debate. I don't know if you try to get them on your level, get them to agree. Well, fuck that. She's not even probably interested. She already hates you. Like, she already thinks you're this woman hater this fucking way. Why are you trying to get her so much? Because you crave that desire. Like, if you would just let it go and let her just be whatever, just free. You know, because you know they're gonna come back anyway. You know how women are. They up is always they always gonna come back. So don't even worry about them, bro. That broad or whatever who doesn't look, they always come back. Trust me, who gives a fuck? That means you're the weakest guy. Like, you're a fucking peasant to even do it. that means you're a fucking peasant, bro. That you crave it so much, God is gonna just curse you and just put you in the lower chambers of hell, according to the hierarchy, because you just want it. Like, you trying to, that's just crazy shit, you know? Because you crave it. I used to crave it so much, like, when I was 16, even when I was kind of so-called almost pro-manosphere and MGTOW and all that, I just learned to understand things and the fundamentals of it and know the energy behind it, so I don't really, like, not feed into it, but, like, fuck around with it. You know, I can just move afloat with things and flow, especially while balancing my mind, you know, and having a philosophy that grounds me. You know what I'm saying? But to do that, you're gonna have to sort of rise above wanting that sneaky female validation and know how to control it, because it's gonna kind of hold you back. You want to learn this or watch this, but this girl's behind your mind, or that girl you so-called hate, but you like how her luscious eyes or her glare is, or whatever the hell, her body, so that it fucks with your dopamine. You can't even focus, you know? You gotta just let it go, because you're signaling need, desperate, or whatever, just energy, like you're hiding something. You gotta just let it go. Gotta just let it go. You know, let it go. Just be free, bro. Be still.